teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting group for Chicago. Josh Giddey out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Mitchell, a screen on Giddey. And here's Strus outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can. Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by Ball. Strus against Giddey. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break. Wow.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Ball. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
From deep, Mitchell. It's tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots.
Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Ball, plenty of space. And again, it's Chicago.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Giddey against Strus. Tipped. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Picked by Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Looking agile on the attack, it's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Mitchell against Ball. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Here's Mobley. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Mitchell and Strus are the backcourt. Jared Allen out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mobley in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Outside Strus. Back to Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Giddey against Hunter. Smith inside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Strus against Giddey. He can't get it to go. Hunter with some nice D. Here's Strus. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
On the wing, Strus. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Drops in the 3. Buzelis has got 11. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Can they get it? Chicago with a rebound. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Buzelis. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Mobley. Again, the Bulls score.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Vucevic with a steal. And here again, the Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. And that one's good. Giddey.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cavaliers trail by 8. Hunter on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
For your Cavaliers.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
Review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And he lobs it up. Mitchell finds Hunter. Outside Strus. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Ball with the rebound. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Buzelis. Hunter covering. Here's Buzelis. He's got 13. Smith no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And now the Bulls in transition. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
Ball against Mitchell. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Ball passes to Smith. Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, guys.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court for the Bulls, Patrick Williams out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Horton Tucker in a shooting guard. Here's White. Here's the teardrop. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Here's Jerome. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Chicago leading by 11. Horton Tucker with it. Williams with the screen from outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Thompson with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wade. Uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got this first bucket of the night.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Williams with the screen. Horton Tucker. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Okoro outside. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 11. White for 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. There's a screen by Okiki. And it's Okoro penetrating. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Collins a screen. Here's White. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Off the left rim and out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Cleveland has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Wade. Counted from distance. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Horton Tucker can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Okoro. And the layup is good off the glass. Chicago leading by 10. Outside White. Up top Collins. Shoots. Cans it with nobody near him. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Takes a step back. Wade, the pass to Thompson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Jerome. Williams against Thompson. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Thompson, no good on the free throw. Well, Chicago's shooting has been great this game, 58%. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
The 3 from Okoro. Offensive board. Okiki. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now.
Come on, everyone.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Mitchell and Strus are the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Mobley in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Ball with a steal. Smith outside. Pass to Ball. Smith with a screen on Hunter. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Mitchell. Hunter the screen. Mitchell the pass to Allen. And here's Strus. Back to Allen. Allen draws the double. From deep, Mitchell. And here's Hunter for 3. Outside for Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Stripped it away. From deep, Giddey. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Smith against Mobley. The 3 is up. Smith no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Allen outside. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Giddey. Nifty move. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball taking his time here. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Mitchell against Ball. From behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Left side, Mitchell. Allen finds Hunter. No good on the 3. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And Ball gets it to go.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Smith against Mobley. Pass to Buzelis. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Check by Mitchell. Offensive rebound. No good. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Lonzo Ball.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
From deep, Giddey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Evan Mobley with the
Here's Ball. 41 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. There's the drive, and ball throws it down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Mobley, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA, they deserve the win.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.
movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thompson. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. They get a hand on it. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Duren pulls it in.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Stolen by Okoro. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Cleveland. 6-point game. Thompson with it. Guarded by Hunter. A try by Thompson. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Now one against Duren. Now here's Okoro. Guarded closely. Mitchell finds Okoro. And the shot goes in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
With the assist.
Here's Cunningham. Here's the drive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Now here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Cunningham. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot. And boy, is he producing.
Driving the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 14 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now Thompson, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
During the pass to Cunningham. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the paint, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
It's Cunningham with the drive, and he makes good on the layup. 18 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Jared Allen is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Okoro. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Nifty move. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Pistons leading by 12. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Again, Mitchell missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Down low. Thompson in the posts. Covered by Hunter. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Mitchell against Ivy. There's the lob to Duren. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Well, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Mitchell against Thompson. Loads it up there for Mobley. Stewart with the steal. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Duran. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Okoro. Drops in the layup for 2. Okoro's got his second basket of the night.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wasted no time on that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Stewart. Cunningham for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is out there with Reed. Then there's Holland. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Beasley in at the 2. The Cavaliers trail by 20. A 3 from Strus. The shot, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
6 to shoot. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And that one, good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Strus against Beasley. Beyond the arc. Jerome with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson, a screen on Schroeder. And that one is good from Jerome.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
Defensive foul.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Detroit making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Jerome. Buries the long-range jumper. Jerome's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Beasley driving inside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Jerome, no good. Detroit leading by 21. From downtown, Thompson with the rebound. Here's Strus. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Harris a screen on Strus. Beasley with a clean look. Good on the triple. Beasley's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Harris a screen. Beasley inside, defended by Strus. Here's Harris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Harris a screen on Strus. The shot by Beasley. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And Thompson throws it down.
That's a great lob to Thompson. That big man.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harris a screen on Strus. Wade against Beasley. Sweet move, and the layup is good. Beasley's got 15 points in just the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
No good from Wade. Beasley outside. From the arc. That shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Pistons on top. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 4 shot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell against Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Offensive rebound. 1 on the clock. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything. Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 32 points in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. And Duran slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Cunningham, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Donovan Mitchell. Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Okoro shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pistons.
Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
His fourth.
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Thompson. And stolen by Thompson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the shot is good. Cunningham's got 39.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Asard Thompson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Cunningham's shot is off. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. The 19-footer is on the money.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
From deep three-point territory. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining.
to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. From Pete Giddy. The Pistons clear it. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. Smith outside. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Duren the screen. Here's Cunningham with the drive. Deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Zealous is showing us that he's got great timing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Pass to Buzelis. High arcing shot. The kick out to Ball. There's a screen. And he's going for the oop here. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Thompson with a screen. Cunningham outside. To the left side wing. Three-pointer Stewart. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Ball left side. Over Ivy. Ball no good. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick and roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
Giddy against Cunningham. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Giddy missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And a two-handed jam.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Ball passes to Giddy. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. He got a piece of it. Up top, Stewart. Back to Cunningham. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Cade getting up that time.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line. He just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
To end the run, and it's rejected.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
1:05 left in the first quarter, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls with another miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Buries it from 3.
And that's Cunningham coming back with the rapid response.
Giddey with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Vucevic. Now Ball. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Ball. Here's Duren. Ivy, left side. Thompson in the post.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Ball passes to Smith. From Pete Giddey. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play. Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Buzelis on the take, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
Good on the second one. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. 3 on 3. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Detroit leading by 8. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Duren. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Up top, Stewart. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Buzelis. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Thompson, pounded by Ball.
2 minutes.
Now Cunningham, 11 points in the game. They grab their own miss. Crafty move. Oh, Cade Cunningham, strong.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player when he takes advantage.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. One shot.
I see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Vucevic, a screen on Ivy. Here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Offline with a 3. The Bulls trail by 9. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Smith outside. Back to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ball's got 8.
Great read, great vision, great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
Cunningham outside. To the inside. Stewart inside. He's against Smith. Picked by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Chicago with a rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Vucevic. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Duren. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Pistons lead by 4. Cunningham outside. Thompson with a screen. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stolen by Ball. He gets it up. That one no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
26. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Beasley, that's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Bulls trail by 6. Outside Horton-Tucker. And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Up top, Beasley. Defended by Horton Tucker. Harris a screen. The three. Hits a three-pointer. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Schroeder against White. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Beasley outside. Out to Schroeder. And there's the screen. Takes a three. And Detroit another three.
Right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 7. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off.
Kobe White. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
The Bulls with another miss. The Pistons lead by 8. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact in. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
He does not get the second one. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Collins. Jacks up a 3. And the Bulls get it back. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Williams' shot is good. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Schroeder. Harris outside. Now here's Reed. Tight defense on him. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bulls trail by 6. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Beasley outside. Pass to Holland. Now Reed. Here's Holland. Collins defending. Clock at 6. Here's Holland. He's scoreless. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Detroit.
Both shots good from the strike. White with it. Williams with the screen. Isumu outside. 6 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Schroeder. Isumu for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Detroit leading by 6. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Talen Horton-Tucker. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And he sinks the second. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. White looking it over. Going inside. Jams it in off a great move.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. They lead by 5. And when we return, 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Ball. The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Buzelis. Connects from downtown.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. There's the block. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Giddey against Cunningham. Picked by Vucevic. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Pass to Buzelis. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Into the lane. Out of the way. Wow. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Duren finds Stewart. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Floats one. Ball outside. To take the lead. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 1.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Smooth drive by Cunningham.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Vucevic, a screen on Ivy. Here's Ball. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. You got to like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
Ball taking his time here. Smith passes to Ball. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Giddy against Ivy. Ball, a screen on Ivy. Now here's Giddy. Takes it inside. Count it!
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham with the ball, guarded by Smith.
This time, Cunningham putting the defender in a no-win situation, unless he's considered the winner.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Pass to Buzelis. 40 seconds left in the fourth. The shake. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Cunningham drives in. Thompson finds Ivy. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. Oh, my! What a shot!
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Vucevic, a screen on Ivy, and it's Ball off the drive. Yes! And he's tied it up! What a shot! Timeout.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's Cunningham with a 3. Can't knock in the 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Josh Giddey. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Defense doesn't want to get in the way of Stewart on plays like that.
Ivy against Ball. Smith with a screen on Ivy. And here's Ball. From the elbow. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson finds Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Smith with a screen on Cunningham from Pete Giddey. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't.
Thompson passes to Ivy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Smith with a screen on Ivy. Ball passes to Smith. No good from outside.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Stewart outside. it in. Pass to Thompson. 3 on the clock. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Vucevic's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Out to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Ball against Ivy to end the cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for the Bulls.
And so Ball nails both of them. Here's Cunningham. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Stewart, the pass to Duran. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
From deep, Giddey. The offensive rebound. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Cunningham. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblock.
with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Outside, ball. Like at 6. From deep three-point land. Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Okoro's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Hunter. Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Okoro. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Buzelis, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Here's Hunter. Back to Mobley. Ball against Mitchell. And there's the drive. Cleveland the rebound. Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The shot's good from Smith.
Yeah, Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3.
Mitchell's got 8.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
The shot's good from Smith.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mitchell against Vucevic. Mitchell's shot is good. 10 points for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Ball with the bucket. That is back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and-one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Bangs home the trifecta. Vucevic has got his first 3 points of the game.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Here's Mitchell driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battle.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Chicago grabs the miss. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Giddey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And Ball slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Here's Bruzelis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Ball surveying the defense. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's Ball. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
The kick out to Ball. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Puts up a deep three. Outside, Ball. Going inside. They now take the lead. Ball's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Okoro shot is off. Outside, Ball. Over Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Dosumu is out there with Williams. And it's Kobe White, and it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
4 on the clock. Here's Horton-Tucker. Okeke grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Wade a screen on White. Here's Jerome. Yep, that one goes.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
White drives in, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Jerome passes to Thompson. Thompson is double. On the line. It's all in by the Bulls.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Collins from outside. No good that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wade a screen on White. 3-pointer. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wade.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Horton-Tucker with it. Still without a basket. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Thompson passes to Jerome. For the lead. No good that time. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bulls moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thompson. Strus passes to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for White.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Jerome. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Collins a screen on Strus. Horton Tucker with it, picked up by Thompson.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Here's Jerome. Strus kicks to Wade. Thompson sets the pick for Wade. Pass through Okeke. That one goes. Count it. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Jerome. And the 3 off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Hits it from three-point range. Wade's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
White drives in, and he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out to Wade. Pass to Jerome. Back to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, good with the triple. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's White. And they'll get another chance. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Bulls lead by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Water length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Outside, Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Mobley. Here's Ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Ball with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Now here's Giddey, covered by Okoro. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
Fires at the elbow. Here's Vucevic, and the layup is good.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Cleveland ball.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Puts it up. Another one falls for Chicago.
And at his size, Buzelis handles the ball really well, which makes him especially effective in pick and rolls.
Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Gets to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Bulls.
2 minutes.
There's Ball with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Hunter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Okoro. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Bulls leading by 12. Buzelis with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Good on the bucket. 7 points for Buzelis.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
To the middle. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
There's Ball with the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ball's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Bulls.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lonzo Ball.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Giddey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Giddey, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. So it's the Cavaliers now.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Giddey. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke.
lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Okoro outside. Back to Mitchell from downtown. The Pistons clear it. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Thompson with a steal. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. They need this. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Five to shoot. And the layup is good.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's Mitchell. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Picked by Stewart. Cunningham outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Cunningham's got 6 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this league. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Takes the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we...
Wow! Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Count it, good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. It's Cunningham with a drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Hunter, a screen on Thompson. From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 9 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Okoro. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And so it... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by Cleveland. The 3 ball. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. He's got 6. Cunningham outside. Here's the 3. Ooh, an impressive shot from Cunningham.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 12.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Cunningham. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. And here's Hunter for 3.
Using all of his 7-foot wingspan effectively, Cunningham stays on the shooter.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen for 3. Cunningham, confident in his range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Mobley. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Pistons lead by 6. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Stolen by Thompson. There's Cunningham with a three. Another shot. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Cunningham with the flush.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 1:17 left in the second. Mobley outside. Okoro up top. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Mitchell on the run. Here's Allen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
When you have Allen's reach, those boards are easy pickings. He consistently beats other guys to the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Allen. The Pistons lead by 5. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Outside Hunter. Beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hunter can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Okoro on the wing. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham outside. To the left wing. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Your Pistons, 36. The Cavaliers, 25. Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So for Cleveland right now, they've got Dean Wade. Max Strus is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Okiki in at the 3. Pass to Harris. Back to Beasley. And he dunks it down.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Jerome, that's good. Jerome's gotten his second bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, stolen by Harris. Beasley with it. There's the triple. Harris down low, covered by Strus. Reed passes to Schroeder, and it's in there. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Beasley. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Beasley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
In transition, here they come. Harris outside. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Pistons foul. Holland. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Harris passes to Beasley. Harris a screen. Shakes him. And Beasley with a lay-in. Beasley's got 8 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Pistons lead by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having two 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Wade. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Beasley. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Driving in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's the floater. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Beasley for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
First personal foul. Team second.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Jerome. 9 points in the game. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Detroit. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Beasley against Strus. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. This will be his third free throw of the game. That's good from Beasley. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Kuro. from deep three-point land. And Cunningham with a three. Cunningham's got 29.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes the...
And so it's the Detroit Pistons feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham drives in. And they pick up two. Cunningham's got 31 points.
And using that strong frame, Cunningham is able to drive in and muscle through contact.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. They get it back. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Duren. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Cunningham on the wing. Check by Mitchell. And it's Cunningham missing. Cavaliers trail by 20. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Outside Mitchell for three. Allen. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Cunningham outside. That shot, no good. Okoro, the defensive effort. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Hunter. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. This one for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Mitchell misses. Detroit leading by 19. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Mitchell against Ivy. Cunningham, a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. Shoots. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stand the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And here's Cunningham outside. Mobley grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stolen by Ivy. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Duren against Mitchell. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Okoro on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Hunter can't get it to go. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
position. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And here is Giddey. Driving to the basket. Smith feeling it out a bit. And Smith with the stuff.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Duran. Stewart against Smith. And Stewart gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Cunningham drives in. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Ivy kicks to Thompson. Doesn't go that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Giddey the pass to Smith. Back to Giddey. Takes a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Cunningham outside. The tray and the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shot clock at 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Stewart's got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Cunningham's shot is off. Chicago trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. .153 left in the first. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Here's Duran. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Ivy against Ball. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson misses. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. Bulls moving the ball around. Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's all evened up.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Cunningham outside. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. Smith hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham to halt the run. Cunningham on the wing. Ivy, no one around him. And again, it's the Pistons missing. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, tough take by Buzelis, proving he can absorb some contact and finish on that drive.
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. It's good. Cunningham's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. In Chicago, they lead by a bucket. And the this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with the Sar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the center position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And Stewart gets it to go.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
So we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Crafty move, and Ball slams it in.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Duren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Smith with a screen on Thompson. Here's Buzelis. Out to Smith. Pass the ball. From the wing. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Duren with it. Now Smith defending. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter. Giddey against Cunningham. Here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass. Giddey's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cunningham inside. Out to Thompson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Vooch got that big old paw in the passing lane and made something out of nothing.
Here's Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. The shot by Stewart with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Smith outside. Pass the ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good. Ball's got 8 points.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Stewart, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And at his size, Buzelis handles the ball really well, which makes him especially effective in pick and rolls.
Thompson in the post. He's against Smith. Thompson misses. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stewart down low. Vucevic defending.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Vucevic a screen on Cunningham. Giddey, no one around him. And he can't bank that one in. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
The classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Driving the lane. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with JB Bickerstaff, coach.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Gotta like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Bulls leading. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's White in at the point. And, well, Detroit shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Out to Harris. Beasley with a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Beasley with Williams picks him up. With 3, Harris. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Horton-Tucker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Horton-Tucker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls. Beasley outside for the tie, and the 3-ball is good. Beasley's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Team second.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Williams.
I like the contest from Harris, doing anything he can to alter that shot.
And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a 3-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype of modern power forward. able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Beasley takes it off the glass. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's White. He's covered closely. Pass to Williams. Outside, White. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Out to Harris. Beasley sets a screen for Harris. A three-pointer, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to White. Back to Collins. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Beasley outside. Goes back up. Here's Reed. And Beasley now atop the key. And he's good on the 3 ball. Beasley's got 8 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Williams' shot is off. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Her kicks to Reed. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Harris setting the pick for Beasley. 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
There's a screen by Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Horton Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Reed a screen. It's Beasley on the wing. And the rejection by Collins. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out front, up 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And it's Smith missing. Pistons trailed by 4. Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pistons on defense. Ball with it to the left side wing. Vucevic finds Smith. Cunningham against Giddey. And he drives in. 4 on the shot clock. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Cunningham for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Duran. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And Ball gets double teamed. Down low. Stewart with the steal. Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Buzelis over Ivy. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Smith.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Stewart with the screen on Giddey. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Stewart.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside, Ball. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ivy passes to Duran. The kick out to Cunningham. To take the lead. They get it back. Duran the pass to Thompson. And Duran slams it in. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Count it. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Ivy against Giddey. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Fast break, Chicago. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Now, Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Giddey. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Tipped away. Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Out to the wing. Buzelis with the ball. Stewart on him. Outside, Ball. Lock at 6. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson surveying the floor. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Outside, Ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Into the lane. Out to the right wing. Vucevic dishes to Smith. Smith with a screen on Cunningham.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.